So, we're here with Manny, one and only Manny Lettenbichler. He's our reigning champion. He won last year.
I won last year, yeah.
And he's back in Turkey.
I actually won it last year with 2 injuries, so hopefully this year fit and hopefully we can be back on the top again.
So, Billy's coming with a bit of form.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's got form and you're injury free? So you're both relatively injury free.
I think the
should
level
be a pretty close race.
From us, it's just like pretty much on the same level. I think here also Mario is always pretty good, and like Graham was really good last year also.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be some tight racing this week, and hopefully we can have some solid riding.
One last question. Last year you used a soft tyre.
Yeah.
And Graham and Mario were on mediums.
Yeah.
And I think we think it might have helped them out later on in the race because they had more tread left.
But they still didn't win the race.
They still didn't win the race. Yeah, so maybe it's a redundant question for you. But you'll be on the same tyre?
We see on Sunday morning.
Yeah, you keep us guessing, eh? Keep us on our toes.
Not 100% sure because I also want to see how it's going to be. Like now in the forest race, how fit the tyre is going to be after like 1.5 hours of racing. So we're going to find out and make a plan for Sunday, I think on Saturday or like Friday night.
Yeah, call it then. Legend.
Still guessing.
Cheers, Manny.
No problem.
Nice one. So, Matt Green, your new Italian champion.
I am recently crowned back, yeah.
We're about to change your name to Matteo Verde. I was thinking this up the other day.
I checked into a hotel actually last weekend and they asked my name and I said Matteo Verde and I didn't even think of it. So then she says to me, can't find it. You know, I was like, oh, sorry, actually.
Amazing. So, you carrying a bit of extra pressure coming in as the recently crowned Italian champ into the next round of the World Championship?
No, definitely not.
No.
The Italian Championship is very competitive and it's a really good championship, but it's definitely more competitive here in the World Championship. And yeah, I'm glad to have won a championship with the team. I finished second there 3 times. So it's cool to win it.
Glad to finally get the monkey off your back.
By no means am I thinking that I've now I've turned a new leaf.
But you know, I was thinking the other day, and you're a past winner of Sea to Sky as well.
Yeah.
So you've got some pedigree here, you know.
No, I like it. This race generally suits South African quite well. You know, if you are coming from South Africa, it's similar riding, but I'm quite acclimatized to living in Europe and riding in Europe and stuff, so I wouldn't say it suits me any better than anyone else. Yeah,
this has got to be the #1 South African race outside South Africa.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
it's a big crew over there.
Huge crew, lots. Like, I think we have over 15 riders here, so it's quite nice. The guys come and make a holiday out of it and enjoy the atmosphere that Sea to Sky brings.
Yeah, cool. One last question. So, last year I assume you rode with a soft tyre?
Yeah, I did.
For the mountain race?
Yeah.
Because some of the guys were using mediums and it seemed to help them out at the end of the race, but you'll be the same this year, with the soft.
Last year I was on a Michelin, and it was always pretty bare at the end of the race, but the blues held up quite well last year. I remember seeing Moret's tyre was still quite good. Maybe he's quite smooth, but I've got a blues on for this year, our new sponsor, and I think I'm quite confident it lasts quite long. And you might want a soft tyre in some situations as well. So you know, when it's the slippery rock and when it's technical, it is quite nice to have a soft tyre. So I'm on a Blues Extreme normal, not the Spec B. That's my tyre of choice, and I hope it lasts long.
You're a sponsor's dream, Matt.
Thanks, Mark. I would say so myself.
Cool. Cheers, man. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Cool. Thanks, Mark.
Nice
Cheers,
one.
eh?
Cheers. So, found Mitch Brightmore. Here he is. Saw you the other day, you were in the canyon with your old man and your mates, moving some rocks around, doing a bit of damming, enjoying yourself?
Yeah, we were just having a bit of food at the canyon restaurant, just got a bit bored. Yeah. Just having a bit of fun before the race starts and just chilling basically.
Nice place to hang out though, isn't it?
Yeah, super cool, you know. The setting we're in, it's pretty cool. Just enjoying it.
Yeah. So last year you didn't have a very good race there, did you?
Not really. I struggled super bad with Ash got food poisoning, and then I sort of ended up with a bit of food poisoning, severe dehydration, which I think it was that canyon, it was super hot in there, just killed me. Yeah. And I didn't get to the finish, which pretty bummed, but you know, once you push as hard as you can, your body can't go anymore.
You reached that point and that was it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, I'm sure it's a learning experience for you, and this year you're coming in with some really good form.
Yeah.
You've had a little bit of bad luck, but you're still third in the championship.
I am, yes.
So somehow through the tough times, you're still stayed there.
I've had like 2 bad results and then 2 like probably one of my best results. So it's sort of like evened me out. I'm in a good position in the championship. I've got a decent gap to Wade, and I think Billy's 12 points ahead. So
Which is not much, eh?
nothing's impossible.
No.
I've just got to be in it to
Yes. Just keep plugging away.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what I'm doing and enjoying it.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm asking everyone if they're running a soft tyre or a medium tyre here, because last year some of the guys ran mediums.
I know Graham run a medium.
Yeah.
And it sort of worked. I don't know. I probably just go with the soft, which I'm used to all the time. I know what to do when the tyre destroys and to be careful. I'm not like super aggressive rider, so the tyre doesn't really destroy like Billy's usually when he finishes a race with no knobbles on.
Yeah.
So yeah, just try and save the tyre until the top.
Yeah. Get to the top, make it work. Nice one. We'll see you soon this week. Have fun.
Thank you.
Cheers. We found Alfredo. He's here waiting to go to the press conference. So last year.
Hello.
I'm going through with saying what happened last year and what you think about this year. We met in the Dark Canyon last year.
Yes.
And you had a bit of an issue with your clutch, I think.
Yes. Yes, I had no clutch in the canyon and it was completely gone, so could do nothing. Took me almost 5 hours to take the bike out of the canyon. And luckily 2 guys from Turkey helped me. If not,
you might still be in there.
Arrive in the dark here. So.
Yeah, I remember I met Mimi up there, and she was there in the car looking for you. Have you seen Alfredo? I was like, yeah, he's down at the bottom. But they got you out. Yeah, how do you feel for this race coming in? You've had an issue with your wrist.
Yes.
Still a bit of pain, but hopefully improving.
Yes, I broke the hand in February in Super Enduro. They put plates and bolts and now remove everything after Romaniacs. Basically, I start riding in Avestone Tuesday before and was not the best. Then I rode Hispania. Every day I'm feeling better, but still not where it should be. So let's see. If I train, it gets worse. After I rest a couple days, it gets better. So
yeah,
I hope.
Hopefully you get through.
Better.
Yeah. Okay. One last question. So last year, some of the guys, Mario and Graham, were using medium tyres, and we think it might have helped them at the top of the mountain, where they still had a bit more tyre left. I assume you will just use the same meters you normally use, or you use something different, or.
Well, I bring both, but normally I'm gonna use the medium one for the beach race and for the forest race, and then for the mountain race I'm gonna use the same as I was using always.
Yeah.
Mitas also has a little bit more of durability than Michelin normally.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play with that.
Yeah, I think it should help you with that.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Okay, have fun.
Thank you.
See you soon.
See you up there.
Cheers. So, come across Graham here. Last year, you had a pretty good go here last year, didn't you?
Race last year for me, second, but yeah, the weather's a little bit different, bit of rain,
Yeah.
could be slippery.
Probably still drying up by the time we race, but
You think it'll be dry?
I think so, yeah. Well, let's see, but it doesn't take too long to dry here, eh?
Yeah, I don't know what's in the track, but it's perfect last year.
Yeah, you really liked it, eh? It's a little bit easier this year. They've taken out that really hard canyon, so it's sort of gone back to more how it used to be. We'll see. Hey, you go home. Give it enough.
So drive back now.
One last question. Last year you used a medium tyre, and is that correct?
Yeah, the medium was obviously not as good in the bottom, not so good on the slippery stuff. There was still a bit of slippery, but at the top I just had a better tyre, so on that loose gravel it was just hooking up a bit there.
Yeah. So you're going to go for the same tyre choice this year, you reckon?
Yeah, it's debatable. If it's got to weigh up, if it dries up, I might need some inside information.
Well, you know where to come. Nice one. Okay, cool. Well, enjoy. You're going to go your press conference now, so I'll let you go. Cheers, Graham. Thank you. So we've got James Moore here. He's not actually going to the press conference because he's still flying under the radar, and they haven't realised how big a deal he is yet. So last year, how did you get on here?
I came 12th last year. I had some issues with my chain, so probably lost about an hour actually.
Really?
So
Okay.
Riding really well, was in a good position, but then had the issue.
Yeah. What spot were you in when it went wrong?
6th.
Oh, no way. You're doing really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's going
Okay.
to be probably one of my best results, but about an hour and a half from the finish.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. How are you feeling this year? You looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Sea to Skyways. Suits me quite a bit. It suits the South African riding style. It's not super Charlesy, so it suits the Africans. South Africans do well here, and it's hot always.
Yeah.
Which is what I really enjoy is the heat as well.
Yeah. Right. You enjoy the heat. You get into it.
Love the heat.
Really?
Yeah. Really enjoy
You're lucky
it.
for you then, eh? Yeah. So you'll be hoping it gets hotter and hotter, and most people are hoping it cools down.
Yeah, I hope it's 35 degrees, no wind. In the canyons, it's like an oven.
It was an oven in there last year, eh? Yeah.
It seemed to work well in the heat. Not exactly sure why, but
Something genetic, maybe? I don't know.
maybe genetic.
I mean, you practice a lot at home in the heat, I suppose, so
yeah,
helps you out.
probably used to it quite a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Cool, man. Well, we'll see you out there. Good luck this week.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
See you out
Cool. So, here we are with Mario.
What's up, bro?
So, we had an interesting race here last year.
Yeah.
Bit of drama.
Yeah, a bit of drama.
I've been asking the guys, so last year you were riding with a medium tyre and it helped you, I think, at the top.
Yeah.
You think you use the same again this year?
I mean, this year I've been here like 7 or 8 years, and it's the first time I see a lot of rain. Like last day I was doing a riding school and it was totally raining and super slippery. I can test some lines and it was super difficult. Today the weather looks good, but we need to wait a bit to take that decision. But if it's dry, for sure I will choose the medium. I like a lot the setting. I think other years I was able to win also with that tire, like when it was not World Championship. So I think it's a tire that you can push during the whole race and you don't need to worry about the durability.
Tearing apart.
It's true that some of the sections are slippery and you can lose some time, but overall I think it will be like 10% bad and 90% good.
Yeah, in the end it pays off.
Yeah.
Cool, okay. So how are you feeling coming into this?
I
You're
feel
fit,
good.
strong, confident?
I feel like always. I think I didn't have the best luck this year so far, but I have the level to win, and I will try like always. I have good memories here.
Yeah.
Like you said, last year was a drama because I was leading until I packed my bike like 1 hour to go maybe. And I was able to finish, which it was a surprise for me because the bike didn't have any power.
I was impressed.
The exhaust was totally out of the cylinder. So yeah, this year, like again, fit, ready, and we see. Enjoy the week, and we see what the result comes.
Yeah, perfect. I wish you the best, eh? We'll have fun.
Thank you.
Cheers, man. So, here with Radford Chugg.
Hello.
This year he's here on a blue Sherco. Last year we met in the dark canyon and you were on a beta.
Yes, I was in a dark place in a dark canyon, I must add.
And when I saw the results and I seen you made it to the top, I was pretty impressed.
Thank you.
It was you weren't in a good place. The bike wasn't running that good, but you got there.
No, made a mistake. I should have gone up and done some altitude training with check the carb was running right. But instead I just sort of winged it, and it was my first year doing it, so I've learnt a lot from last year coming into this year. So hopefully, I got the jetting right and the bike right, and
yeah, you got to learn by doing sometimes, eh?
Exactly. Learn from your mistakes.
So yeah, what's your plan this year? Taking your experience forward?
Yeah, take the experience forward. Like I said, I got hopefully the bike jetted right. I would have been nice to get here earlier and get a ride in, but with the weather, didn't fancy getting wet. A bit of fair weather rider.
So you arrived yesterday and it was raining. You thought, no
yeah,
thanks.
so I didn't bother yesterday. So today, go out, have a little play. Try not to overdo it. I haven't rode since Hispania, so
That could be tough for you, eh?
I've been known to get carried away a little bit, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, good man. And then, so you're just going to go for a ride today, and then beach race, forest race, mountain race.
Yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to it. My memory's not the best of it, made too many times, but yeah, going in beach race, I remember, it's pretty flat tapped, especially up down the straight.
Yeah.
I've heard they've changed the beach this year, it's in a different location.
Completely different spot. It was over there, now it's down that way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, back to where it used to be actually, years ago.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So not excited about that. Hopefully a layout sort of similar, so sort
should be
of
fun.
know what to expect there, which is good. It's a massive weight lifted from shoulders coming into the event, sort of slightly knowing the layout and where to be and
just
what
learning,
to do.
it's learning your way, isn't it?
It just takes a little bit of the pressure off. So, but yeah,
Nice
so
one.
yeah, we'll have to see.
One last question. Last year, did you run a really soft tyre or a medium tyre?
Soft.
And how did it last?
It wasn't too bad. There wasn't
Okay.
a massive amount left at the top.
Yeah, but it got you there.
It got me there.
So you'll be on a soft tyre again this year, you
I will
think?
be on a soft tyre again this year.
Okay.
I know Graham did go for
Grant and Mario.
and Mario. Oh really? So they went for a slightly harder tyre, which I think helps massively when you get to the further up in the top sections.
Yeah.
But lower down, I think
You're sliding around a bit more.
There's a lot of sliding around, so I think the soft tyre does help at the start.
Yeah.
When you probably don't need the help, it's when you need the help at
Exactly.
the top.
You want to
So
swap. You need, yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't got a harder tyre with me, so soft tyre it is.
It's a decision made for you.
Yeah,
Right, nice
mate.
one. Cool, man. We'll see you soon, eh?
Perfect. Thank
Cheers.
you very much.
Nice one.
Yeah. If you allow.
You got to listen to the boss. Sorry, one second. So here with Theo. He's actually got to rush off to the press conference. He's coming back from injury. He's feeling. You told me 90% yesterday. Yeah. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Yeah. Last year you didn't have a great race here. You had a few issues. So
Actually, I had a great race, but I dropped the bike and broke one part of the bike, and I was forced to stay 40 minutes in one place until I fixed it. But other than that, I was riding really good last year, so we'll see.
yeah, I think this place suits you, like the style of track and the loose rocks and
Yeah, I like
how you
it.
can ride. It
I like
should be
it.
good. Yeah. Okay. Last year, I'm asking all the guys about their tyre choice. Last year, you were on a medium or a soft tyre?
Last year I was on a medium.
Okay, and you think same again this year, perhaps? Probably.
I don't know. It's certainly a gamble because with the medium, you conserve the tire more, but when it was slippery, it was spinning quite a lot.
Yeah.
So now with the rain,
Yeah. It's a lot. This is same thing what Mario said.
yeah.
So we will see.
We will see what's the weather. It's kind of those last minute decisions, I guess.
Keep the mechanics guessing, and then last minute,
Yeah,
"Whoa,
yeah.
this is what we want. Go. Change it now. Yeah. Okay, cool, man. Well, I'll see you again soon. Have fun. You got to go to this press conference, and they're waiting for you. So,
Thanks, Mike.
cheers. Thank you, Teao. Right. I've actually had to drag Billy out of the press conference here. He's a bit grumpy. He was all sat down and
I've
comfortable.
got a shit all of a hotel, so I'm actually in a very negative frame of mind.
Right. Okay. Let's try and keep it.
Painting the picture before everyone thinks I'm a miserable twat.
So, last year, race was tough. Tyre was worn out.
The tire's always worn out here, though, I feel like.
Okay. You wouldn't go to a medium. This is what I've been asking the other guys.
I don't know what anyone else said.
Some people are like, well, Mario Graham, yeah, medium was pretty good. I mean, they used it last year. And Manny said, well, I still won on a soft, so why should I change it?
It's tricky, I don't know. I just hate the feel of the medium. For me, the medium's worse until at every point until there's nothing left of the soft.
Yeah,
Then obviously it's better.
yeah.
But
Until that point.
it depends again. If it's going to be as long as it was last year, it would obviously be a serious consideration because last year was longer than everyone was anticipating. But I think from what I've heard, it's probably not going to be as long.
Easier than last year, yeah.
So then I don't know.
Yeah.
But this race is a very, very tricky one because you go the medium, and then the worry, obviously, I guess Mario showed that you can be fine on the early parts of the race with the medium, but then the worry obviously is that you're not as competitive as you would like to be at the start of the race. So you lose track with the guys.
Yeah. Did you give and take a bit?
Yeah, so it's tricky. I guess I don't think it's forecast any more rain, but if it keeps raining, then that would also make a big difference. I think if it was wet, then it would be a soft without question.
Yeah, no question, for sure.
So I don't know. I'll see. I'll probably decide. Obviously, kind of use the soft for the forest race. I'm not sure if it's called the forest race this year, day 2,
Yeah.
and see how long that is, how the tyre looks after that. But yeah, this race is a roll of the dice from tyres usually, especially in me. I'm quite big. I don't know if you noticed.
A little bit big.
I've got a smooth riding style now, though, so that does help with tyre
You're
wear.
getting smoother, but you're still a little bit more aggressive than the others.
Yeah, but I think more than anything, it's the weight that messes the tire up. Like when if you think like on the edge of something, on the bite point of the clutch, I feel like that's really when like you see a tire being basically
pulled apart,
turned inside out, and then there's an extra 20 kilograms on top of it.
It's not easy.
You put an extra 20 kilograms on top of you're probably not going to perform as well. So. Is what it is.
You've done some training for the beach race by racing Western last week.
I actually thought that.
They look pretty cool.
Yeah, Western's cool. That's one of my favourite races, to be honest. Just the whole event itself is really cool. Like I think it's the only thing in the UK that really is on like the size it is. So the whole event's cool, and then the race itself I do really enjoy. It's my 4th time there now, so first time second. I've been 3rd twice, so slowly climbing up the rankings. This year was a bit different because we had the mad storm come through, so Saturday got cancelled, so all the races got made half distance,
right,
which was a bit of a shame because I started actually clawing some time back in the last 2 laps, but it is what it is. Like I say, I was more than happy with second. It was kind of probably exceeded my expectations just with how little preparation and stuff I'd done, but good weekend all around. Nice to do a race like that and support events like that in the UK, so that was good.
Nice one. I think it's rad how it seems to bring all the different disciplines together.
Exactly, yeah.
Cool.
It really does, and this year I would say there's actually a little bit less of the motocross guys. Obviously it was the same weekend as Nations, so I think a lot of people were watching that or went to America to watch that and support them guys, because it does usually have a couple more of like the British Championship top guys there, but it's cool. Like the teams support it. Like Husky obviously will let me go and do it. Like I think everyone understands that it is generally is such a big event. Like the whole weekend is such a cool vibe. And just mad, like so unique, like to be the start and just the whole thing is just so unique. Yeah, massively.
Yeah, sweet. Right, I'll let you get back to your press conference.
Thanks, man. I'm actually debating.
It's quite nice out here.
Slip out for a quick little iced matcha latte while I'm out here. If we've got another 10 minutes to kill. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm going to buy
All right, see you later. I'm good, thank you. Got Wade too. Pulled him out the back of the press conference. We're just actually trying to remember what happened last year, Wade.
I just remembered I was here. No, I had a bad ride. I think I blew up in the Dark Canyon. I think I used a lot of...
You came in leading. You came into the Green Canyon leading.
Yeah.
And then lost touch of the guys, and then it went backwards.
Pretty much. And then I think I finished 5th or 6th or even 7th.
That's right. Moret passed you just towards the end.
Yeah.
Was that right? Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
So, not the best ride here last year, but feeling good. Ready for this year, I guess.
Cool. The track's a little bit easier, like maybe more South African style this year, so it probably suits you guys a bit more than last year, I'd say. So I guess we see. I've been
Well, see, I heard the Dark Canyon's up, but I hear there's another canyon in, so...
Yeah, there's a new little short one they put in, but I don't think it's going to be too much difference for you guys. But then you do that Green Canyon again, the first one where you came into leading. That's in again. But
that's the Green Canyon.
That's the Green.
The Dark Canyon.
The Dark Canyon's the one where the hard one later on.
Okay,
there's two separate ones. Yeah. I'm asking the other guys. Last year you used a soft tire or a medium?
I use a soft. My plan this year is to, if it doesn't rain, which it's soaking wet at the moment. If it doesn't rain, I'm going to use a medium. If it rains, I'm going to use a super soft.
Yeah, cool. That's kind of similar to what most guys are saying, so it's interesting to see.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll just maybe have to take that in consideration. So if they're taking out that long canyon, maybe we burn less of a tyre. That's also why I lost a lot of time, as I got into that Dark Canyon and it was like a shaly up here. I think you even maybe there.
I was there, yeah.
And I literally just couldn't get up.
Yeah. A lot of people were struggling there.
Yeah, but I had no knobblies on my back tyre, so
yeah.
And that was like I think 2 hours from the finish.
Yeah.
So
it's a long way.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. Okay, cheers, man.
Cheers, mate.
I'll let you get back to your press conference.
Cool.
Nice one. Thank you.